Welcome to my channel, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk. I don't know, should I say, I can start saying like this. I do have some stats about the oncoming British aircraft carrier, but the thing is that, guys, it's hard if I can explain you the difference between US and Japanese aircraft carrier. You kind of need to be a CV pro to explain the difference, and I do have all the stats, don't get me wrong, it's still work in progress, but there's nothing special for me to explain and say the stats. And you know, let me put it this way. As a cruiser captain, I know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the concealment, the module, the explain the strength and the weakness of the ship. For the carrier, actually I can't, because it's different playstyle, and the different, let's say in 0.8.0 between a Japanese work in progress or rework of the planes. I'm talking about the planes. They do have better concealment, and they can versus US counterparts, and they can have long range 8-kilometer torpedoes, and the US does not have 8-kilometer torps. A matter of fact, I'll go so far that the Hakuryu, the Tier 10 Japanese carrier, can invisible torps a battleship. Hell, even a CV. You can sneak up and surprise, because the concealment of those planes are 6.5, which basically means that you see your target, your enemy, your food before they see you. And because you have this 8 kilometers buff from 8.0 to 6.5, there's yes, 1.5 kilometers. You can basically charge, send at least one torps and get the hell out of there, and nobody knows the torps are coming. You get the point, right? The US cannot do that. They do not have the stealth, and you kind of need to come closer. But however, probably the difference between Japanese carrier and the US planes, you have more torps. You in each and every plane. For the US, you have 2 torps, so your attack will be much closer. But one really sick thing it's about the Japanese torpedo, if you use them smartly, like this Farah, you know, the YouTuber, the streamer, everybody knows. I saw his latest video. You don't lose a damn plane, and you have RP, this radio location, which basically means if a destroyer tries to cap, you know exactly where the bugger is in seconds. And something else which I was kind of very surprised with, amazing Japanese AP bombs. You can citadel the crap out of the Kurforce from almost every angle. I was very surprised how easy for the poor battleship its citadels like nobody's business from the Japanese aircraft carrier. Yeah. Yes, I do urge you to see the video. Very interesting how, and by the way, it was easy for him to make over 200,000 damage. Of course, it's still work in progress, and most of the time was bots and so on, but you still get the point. Because I have one question, and this question is to you all, guys. If you have so easy to spot everything and everyone, if your let's say planes goes close to 300 knots, and even though you only have squads, yeah, I understand that, but because of the concealment of the planes and the speed, and there's one thing, and this is the first question, guys. Is it normal before you have those 8 kilometers torps, you can, let's say, imagine like this: you are attacking your enemy ship, one enemy ship, you launch 2 launchers, and each and every attack it's 4 torpedoes. So you say you launch, you know, 2 attacks, and then you recall them. in just 5 more seconds your squad it's up in again, because you did not lose one single plane. So you're up again, and guess what happened? And 10 seconds later you will attack with the same bloody planes once again the damn target. I believe that's the thing I have kind of hard to understand from Wargaming. Wargaming, the carrier does not give a damn how big the map it is. You will go from, let's say if there's 3 caps, yes, a regular random 3 caps circle, and there are, let's say, you know, couple destroyers always, but the thing is, my personal opinion, I do not urge you to play any destroyers anymore because they lost their power. What do you mean, Zerra? Well, here's the deal. If you see a destroyer and there's a smoke, especially the British ones, you know what you're gonna do? Just wait a couple seconds and you will nail that destroyer, because the smoke will vanish in seconds. If it's a US smoke, you have 4 charges. Torpedo dab smoke blindly, and you will take the sneaky destroyer. And you have RP, this location, you always find your destroyers, and believe me, destroyer will not shoot one single plane in the 20 minutes, no matter what kind of a strong destroyer you are. So the whole game core is changed when even though only one squad, you're all over the place. You go from cap A, B, and C within seconds, and that is a damn problem. If you can surprise a battleship and he does not know a damn clue that he's been attacked, well, what the hell are you gonna play a destroyer for? Screw you, destroyers. I'm not joking. Take the CV. You're gonna have more fun with the Japanese stealthy planes that you can surprise the enemy CV and battleships, and they never know what's coming. Yeah, I think it has been a lot of jokes about this rework, but to be honest with you guys, they are extremely fun to play. Hell yes. I do believe, guys, if you are new for this game and you want to, let's say, you know, play tier 10 when they will hit the live server. I'm talking about the 0.8.0, and you want to do 200,000 damage each and every game. I think you can do, as long as there's food on the sea, and that is the battleships, you know, or destroyers or cruisers. We don't know exactly what kind of a buff they will receive, but trust me if I'm gonna say some 2 classes, I'm talking battleship or destroyers, they're absolutely just food piñatas in the next patch. And the next patch will come 2 weeks from now on, guys, around 2 weeks, so keep that in mind. I do believe that, guys, it's hard to see any kind of fun to be a destroyer beside, I'm just saying, I just have this gut feeling, beside the Russian destroyer or the French destroyer, which, you know, don't give a damn about cap. They're all their job is to do and snipe those CV, and trust me, it will be a lot of CVs. But we don't know what kind of tweaks we're going to decide to do with the aircraft carrier, because in this live version, what I can definitely see, especially for the Japanese aircraft carrier, it's a lot of fun, and you will surprise many battleships, cruisers, and destroyers, and there's isn't anything they can do or hide, because in my honestly opinion, the planes are too damn fast versus all other nation. I do play World of Warplanes, but the Japanese fighters, I'm talking about the speed wargaming, they are the slowest tier for tier in the whole game, World of Warplanes. And I don't know, I'm not any expert what kind of planes, but in my honestly opinion, what I saw from other YouTubers, they are way too fast. They are so damn fast. If you take very close before your torpedo hit 8 kilometers target, you are back in business and rearm and engage for the second time before the 8 kilometers torps hit the target, and that it's absurd fast time between you launching your planes, you come back to the carry, and all that in the period of seconds. So when you are, shall I say, for the second run, the torpedo, your 8 kilometer torpedo, did not even hit the target. Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. And for that reason alone, I don't know what's the point to play a destroyer beside one hilarious fast destroyer, which their only job is to find and sink the enemy carriers. Please let me know, guys, what you think about the stealth of the Japanese torpedo squad and surprise attack, and also this radio location find RP for the planes versus enemy destroyers. That's also kind of a broken in my personal opinion. And yeah, I will let you know tomorrow, because today there's no such time to give you some hint and some information about the new oncoming British carriers. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.